everybody. Come on in. Come on in. We have a huge show tonight.
Huge show.
In the midst of the storm, because it's still raining here in North Carolina.
Yes.
So come on in. Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, diamondandsilk.com. Come on in because we have a lot to talk about tonight.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about what's going on with Kavanaugh, John Kerry, what Juan Williams said about us before the storm. It ain't over.
No, it's not.
Yes. Devin Nunes.
Yeah.
We have a special guest, Alveda King, and our What the Zuck segment with Brandon Straka. Okay. Are we up on all portals?
We are up on all portals.
Okay. Hit it, Rob. Hey, y'all. Welcome to tonight's Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live with your hosts, Diamond and Silk, and Silk, oh, Silk, oh, Silk. It was the longest week/weekend that we've ever experienced.
Yes.
And we experienced a storm. But before we get into the juiciness of that and more, tonight's show is being brought to you by the Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Tour. So I want you to head over there to diamondandsilk.com, click on Chit Chat Tour to get your Chit Chat Tour tickets for Marietta, Georgia. We're going to be there. We want to see your face in the place.
And that's going to be on October the 7th.
That's going to be on October the 7th, you all.
And we need to make sure that Rob mute our guests.
Mute all of our guests, Rob.
Mute the guests, Rob.
Mute the yes. Okay, I think we got them.
We got
okay, all right. Okay, so make sure you do that. Also, to stay connected to Diamond and Silk, because we keep hearing it. We're going to have our What the Zuck segment. We keep seeing it.
Yeah.
And we are receiving your emails where a lot of things are happening to you on these social media platforms. Right. As a matter of fact, we had YouTube to demonetize one of our videos that we did with Roseanne on last week, and then put out something that it wasn't demonetized, only for us to present them with some proof that no, it was demonetized for no reason at all. So we see the trickery that's going on. So I want you all to go to chitchatme.com and sign up, and we're going to keep you updated and informed.
That's right.
Yes, I think that some things do need to happen. We you know what? This is what I feel. I feel that a platform needs to be created so that nobody is discriminated against based on the color of their politics.
That's right.
Okay, so go to chitchatme.com. Okay, and also when you see us passing in the airports, because you know we've been traveling a lot, and that was one of the reasons why we didn't want to leave during Hurricane Florence, is because we've been traveling. So when I'm home, I love being home. I love being home.
Yeah.
And we wanted to ride it out with our fellow Carolinians.
Yes.
So when you see us in the airport and we are around security and all of this,
entourage. People.
Listen, give us a thumbs up if you can't get close to us. We know you love us, and we love you all so much.
So much.
Okay, so let's talk about the hurricane.
Yes.
All right, you all. So it was this hurricane, it came in on late Thursday, Friday morning, okay? We were getting prepared for it all week. As a matter of fact, I started getting prepared for it on Monday.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to eat my hurricane food up. So I had to be, I had started digging
on Tuesday.
I had started digging it on my hurricane food. I didn't want to eat it up.
Yeah.
Well, the hurricane hit here, you all making landfall at a category 1. It was downgraded to a tropical storm on Friday. Yes, it caused damage, but the main damage was when it dropped down to a tropical storm. Yeah, and it dumped massive amounts of rain. Power lines are down, trees are down, roadways are flooded. Yeah, it's a mess.
It was very scary.
It was devastating.
It seemed like the storm, every time I saw it on TV, it kept spinning and spinning in the same area.
Right.
It wouldn't move.
It wouldn't move. It was going like 4 to 5 miles per hour.
Yeah.
And we just got rain just got dumped.
I don't know if Florence was trying to meet up with Florence, South Carolina, but Florence got mad and just spent right there and there. Just spent.
Yeah, and so we couldn't get that. It wouldn't move. Listen, they closed down I-95. Most of the places that were supposed to evacuate, they wasn't supposed to evacuate. They ended up having to evacuate because of all of this water. This water have to go somewhere. And it's going to flood out the rivers and lakes, and that's going to flood out communities. So listen, if you are in one of these communities by the Cape Fear River and by some of the other rivers, they're asking you to evacuate. Your life is more important than that material stuff. We can replace all that material stuff, but we cannot replace you. So please follow orders and evacuate, because I heard some people are not going to evacuate, and you don't want to put our first responders in harm's way once that water start rising, because once it start rising, it's nothing you can do. Just because, listen, it's more rain. These creeks and these rivers are going to rise, and when it rises, it's going to start spilling over. Fayetteville, parts of Fayetteville is flooded. Certain roads you can't even go down.
And to my looters.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, looters, listen up. Now, if you're going to have a flood inside of your house, whatever you loot and come into your house is going to be flooded.
I know. I don't know
what
why.
you're going to do. How you going to take a boat and then boat it? Swim it? Just
listen, people property, we are all in the same boat. So looters going out trying to see what you can find. Listen, I hope they prosecute you to the full extent of the law.
That's right.
Leave people's property alone. We're all in the same boat here. We're all praying for each other. As a matter of fact, as soon as some of this water starts to recede, Diamond and Silk will be able to get out. We're going to go out with our Sisters Nonprofit organization. It's called sistersnonprofit.org if you want to donate. And we are going to help these people in these facilities, oh God, I'm losing my train of thought.
In the badly affected areas and shelters.
In the shelters is what I'm trying to say.
We want to help the people.
Right.
Affected
We can take and we can give money to some of the some of the charities out there, but I don't like you trimming from the top and then the people don't get help.
That's right.
So this money is going to go directly to the people. We know with people living in these shelters, they're going to need toiletries and all kinds of things like that, because you're not going to be able to go home right away. They're telling you to stay off the roads and please don't try to drive at night, because a road could be flooded. It could be washed out. A tree. Listen, there's trees and it's a mess. Trees and power lines.
Some devastating news. Devastating, you all.
So if you would like to donate, go to sistersnonprofit.org, sistersnonprofit.org, because we got to help our fellow Carolinians. We can't. And though our lights flickered on and off and our internet was sketchy, we can get whatever we have to get repaired around here. But some of the people, they're going to go back and probably not have anything.
They're not going to have anything.
And those are the people that I'm worried about. And those are the most vulnerable people that just couldn't get out, that just didn't have the money to go to a hotel. And those are the people that I'm so worried about. And we want to make sure that they can keep their life moving and they can be successful. At least get back into the swing of things, because I know how it is, you all. I know how it is. So, wow. We was waiting on the hurricane. Juan Williams.
Juan.
So, okay, on Thursday, we was waiting on the hurricane. Me and you was on the telephone and we was watching the 5 while we was talking. We was just discussing some things, right? Okay. And so Juan Williams, who happens to be one of the co-hosts on the 5, they were having a discussion about censorship. And can you break it down? Because I may not have it right.
Well, what they were talking about. They was having that discussion about censorship. And so Juan was basically talking about that they were not getting rid of conservative voices. They was getting rid of hate speech, provocateurs, people that spew hate speech. So Jesse, we love you, Jesse. Water said, well, Diamond and Silk is not hate speech. So Juan said, oh, no, they're minstrel show. They're a minstrel show. And so, we also have a clip of him saying that so that they can see exactly what went down.
Take a look at this, y'all.
Of hate speech, in terms of going after people. Remember Pizzagate, Alex Jones earlier this week, and all of a sudden people say, "Oh, they're banning concern." No, they're banning hate speech. They're banning provocateurs.
Okay, then
violent.
Diamond and Silk is not hate speech.
Very quickly.
That's a minstrel show. That's what that is.
What's most troubling here?
Okay, so you see what I'm talking.
Yeah.
You see what I'm talking about.
Yes.
So okay.
So when that happened, we was like, what? Did we just hit?
First of all, we was shocked.
Yeah.
And I know this motherfucker, hold up, let me rewind my TV back. I had to rewind it back to make sure he said what he said. And I was very ticked off. So we tweeted out a couple of things.
Yeah.
I don't even know if
but instantly we started receiving tweets. We started receiving texts. We started receiving Facebook emails.
Because you all was telling us what Juan had said, but we were already looking at it.
That's right.
And thank God my parents wasn't looking at it, because they would have been fit to be tied, because my daddy don't call us names.
That's right.
So we tweeted out first, and we said Juan Williams, who happened to be one of the gatekeepers on the Democrat plantation, just showed his true colors. This is what a low-life, disrespectful, racist Black man looks like.
Yeah.
Does he refer to his wife as a minstrel show? Don't come for us if we didn't send for you. #envy. Right. Then I thought about it again, because I got mad all over again. Then we said, if Juan Williams was a white man calling 2 Black women a racial slur on national television, would he be called a bigot? And would he still have a job? Because he's a Black man demeaning Black women, does that make it okay? #race baiter hater. Then I got all ticked off again about the whole thing. Then we get ticked off.
And I woke up the next morning because I couldn't sleep on it.
So the next morning we put out, before Juan Williams can point his finger and call anyone a racist, a provocateur, a hater, a misogynist, or a bigot, he should take a look in the mirror and condemn himself first, because he's all of the above.
That's right.
Black on Black racism is real. Start with the man in the mirror. And then we calmed it down.
Yes.
Because we received a phone call, and I'm not going to tell you what the phone call was about. So I calmed it down just a little bit. And now me and Silk started having a conversation over the hurricane while the winds was blowing and the rain was pouring down and causing leaks in the roofs and stuff flying all over everywhere.
Yeah.
We started having a conversation. What is this thing about Black men wanting to demean Black women? And we noticed that since we came on the scene, it started with Roland Martin. After Roland Martin, you had Montel Williams. And now you have Juan Williams.
Yeah, but you still got a host of Black men that we just had named.
Right.
Okay, but you got these men.
Right.
Black
So
men.
what is it about these men?
Ricky Smiley.
But Ricky Smiley, well, we got him.
Yeah.
Ricky Smiley would have lost everything he had.
Yeah.
He was inches away and didn't even realize what was going on.
Yeah.
So my thing is, first of all, we've never ever said anything about Juan Williams.
Never said nothing about
Even when he sit up there and he say the most ignorant thing sometimes and agree with Democrats on their foolishness or make up a lie for them to cover up for their shenanigans.
Right.
We've never said anything about him. So for that to spew from his mouth so easily, who was talking about Diamond and Silk? And thank you for showing the hatred that you have. When someone call you a minstrel show, that is a racial slur.
That's
case you didn't
racial slur.
know.
Yes.
And see, Roseanne.
Yep.
They took her whole show away from her.
Yep.
Whenever she tweeted out, and in her tweet, she put the word monkey in.
That's right.
You had the left, they took and they demonized her for that. And then you have this Black man that's sitting up on the 5 on Fox.
Yes.
Thinking he can call us out of our name and nothing happened.
But why do he think that it's okay to just call us out of our name?
Right.
See, that's what's happening here. We as Republicans or Trumplicans, I know the Trumplicans not going to stand for it.
Right.
But see, Republicans have folded like paper for so long and have allowed this name calling. See, when a white person say this about a Black person, they are deemed a racist.
Right.
Okay. But when a Black person say the same thing about a Black person, what do you deem them okay to do that?
Right.
You know, what the left want to do is really, they want to invalidate all of President Trump's supporters. They want to invalidate Diamond and Silk.
Like we don't have any type of validity. Like we don't have a voice.
Right.
That's what they're trying to do.
Exactly
but
what
Juan
they're trying to do.
Has you met your match, Juan?
Yes.
Because we're not even done with you yet.
That's right.
We're just getting started.
Yeah.
If you can spew that level of hate from your mouth, well, we're gonna show you what hate looks like. When we get done with you, you're gonna regret that you've ever said anything. You ever mentioned Diamond and Silk or mention anything in the context of Diamond and Silk.
And I wonder if the five will invite us on the show.
Invite us on the show so we can have the conversation.
We'll be glad
I think it's time to have the conversation about race relations because racism is not just one color.
That's right.
It comes in all colors. So I think that they should invite us at the table. We don't want to take your show because I know how they get.
Yes, we know.
They're scared that you're going to take their little job. Why? We don't want your job. But we want to have a conversation because we want to know why is it that it's so easy for you to say that about Black women, but your wife, who happens to be white, have you ever called her out of her name? See, I got to watch men. When you calling other women out of their name, how do you treat your wife? How do you treat your daughters? I'm looking at all of that.
That's right.
I'm looking at all of that.
And you know, Black men, just because Juan, you are married to a white woman, that do not take and give you the right to demean Black women.
That's right. What's wrong with you? You don't get to do that.
You don't.
You don't get to do that to Diamond and Silk.
It don't give you the right to demean no woman.
No women.
Okay.
Because if you do it to us,
That's
what
right.
are you doing behind closed doors? Are you demeaning your own wife like that?
Are you?
No, I'm sorry. That
That's
is
right.
a racial slur. And it's time to call people to the table when they are messing up. Because he may not, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He may not even realize his nastiness. He may not even realize that was a racial slur. But we calling you out and calling you to the table.
And that's what's wrong with Black folks. They be stuck in all of this here racism so long they don't know when they're being racist themselves.
Yep. Well, he was being a racist that day. Yes. He was being a racist. But we Juan, thank you. Because we're going to set you straight, boo-boo.
And set your behind free.
We're going to set you free because we're not playing with you. Speaking of set free, you know, they done set John Kerry free. He's no longer the Secretary of State.
Right.
He's no longer in the Senate or wherever he was at. What did he do? Did he do something to Congress or Senate? One of those.
He's no longer he's not part of the Trump administration.
Right. He's not. But the deal is he want to walk around here like he is.
Not only him. Obama act like he's still the president. Hillary Clinton act like she's still trying to run for president. You got all of them still acting like they something. Biden still acting like a...
Well, here's the deal. John Kerry is serving in no capacity of our government. So why in the heck are you over there talking to the Iranians?
Woo.
Okay, as a private citizen, why are you over there advising the Iranians? And the Iranians don't like America. They done shouted death to America, dodo bird.
Yeah.
Okay. And I have to call him a dodo bird because your mindset is that of a dodo.
Yeah.
He was on Bill Maher. And he said the president has the maturity of an 8-year-old boy with the insecurity of a teenage girl. Well, John Kerry, he has the brain of a small rock, and he's a moron exhibiting moronic behavior.
That's right.
When you are trying to walk around here and undermine a city president. President Trump is the president. We already have a Secretary of State. Why are you overseas talking to them?
That's right. And if Bill Clinton is not going over to Mexico to talk about NAFTA,
what?
Kerry, you shouldn't be going to Iran to talk about the nuclear deal.
No, he shouldn't. He shouldn't. Now, that brings up this here.
Yeah.
That brings up this here. Sisters. Somebody said sisters. Yeah. Okay, mention sistersnonprofit.org. Sistersnonprofit.org. Okay, because somebody
got it?
Yes.
Okay.
Somebody said, well, why did you say that? Because somebody want to know. Well, where's the nonprofit organization? Sistersnonprofit.org.
That's right.
So, speaking of Kerry, it's a lot more other stuff that's going on in our news cycle. And we come across, they're trying to confirm Kavanaugh. They're trying to get him confirmed. And I'm telling you all, he is being railroaded.
Oh my goodness.
I've seen this before. And listen,
we see it all the time.
Just because, you see, I got to grab my hair.
Yes.
Just because.
Hold up. Listen to me, Diamond. Okay, hold up.
What?
Now look, don't grab that back this way.
And then all my hair come
come this way. And they'd be like, where's Diamond?
Well, see, listen, so during the hurricane, they think that we wasn't seeing all of this here stuff with Kavanaugh just because we didn't tweet it. That internet was a little sketchy, but we saw what was going down.
We saw it.
So a woman accusing Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh of sexual assault came forward with her explosive allegations, saying that the supposed attack derailed her substantially for 4 to 5 years, and claiming that the episode rendered her unable to have a healthy relationship with men. Okay,
but she married, right?
But I guess she married.
Okay,
Yes, ahead. She's married.
Yeah.
And so, listen, this woman has come forth, and she is accusing him of sexual assault back when he was a teenager. Now, let me just break down his record.
Go ahead.
He was born in 1965. He graduated from Yale College in 1987. He went to Yale Law School in 1990. He was the clerk for Justice Anthony Kennedy, who just retired, associate counsel for Kenneth Starr, a staff secretary for President George W. Bush, and the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals since 2006.
That's
okay,
12 years.
He has had, and listen, the FBI has vetted him about what, 6 times?
6 times. Since FBI checks and nothing.
We haven't heard any of this.
Queen.
Right?
Go ahead.
All right. He's been up there at the hearings. He's had 65 meetings with senators, 30 hours of testimony, addressed over 2,000 questions. Okay. So when I feel this and when I look at this here, this reminds me of something that happened back in 1991. Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead on and give you the backstory quick.
Give us a backstory.
So the backstory with that, back in 1991, Thurgood Marshall, he was the Supreme Court justice and he was ready to retire. So what he did was he went to George Bush. He said he wanted to retire. He retired. And George Bush, President George Bush, he appointed Clarence Thomas.
Okay.
Well, after the president appointed Clarence Thomas, you had the left doing the most vicarious, the most vindictive things.
The same.
They had these little tactics to try to stop the process of Clarence Thomas. First, they was upset about affirmative action because, he was going to change that. Come to find out, he didn't change that. Then they was upset about legal abortion. They said he was going to change Roe versus v. Wade. He was going to do something with that. That didn't happen. So they're doing the same thing that you see now. It's the same thing that happened back in 1991, you all. Same script, different class. But despite the antics that was coming from the left, what happened? They took a vote and the vote was tied.
Okay.
So they had to take it to the Senate floor. When they took his vote to the Senate floor, that's when a woman by the name of Anita Hill came out accusing Clarence Thomas of sexual, I don't know if it was sexual abuse, but she accused him. Let me just make sure I got my notes right. Was it sexual assault? She accused him of sexual harassment is what she accused him. Okay, so now I jump 26 years later, I see the same scenario playing out. Now I don't want to act like that I am
oblivious.
Right. And not, I want to make
compassion.
Sure that I want to make sure that I'm very mindful. Because if you've been sexually abused, okay. But what I cannot understand, this man has been vetted.
Sis,
I want every FBI agent that vetted him to be fired. Because how y'all didn't know this?
Y'all didn't do your jobs or something.
Unless, is this true? Think about it, you all. Listen, I ain't got no dog in this fight. I love Kavanaugh. I want to see him confirmed.
Right.
But the deal is that I don't get what's going on here. It's the same script, different cast. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on when it comes to this. I want everybody to look at it. Anytime when it's a Republican doing something, if they can't play the race card, what they try to do is they try to play the sex card. He sexually abused. He sexually assaulted somebody. And then if Kavanaugh don't get confirmed, the women go away.
They go away. You hear from them no more.
Okay. They said that she may have taken a lie detector test and passed it. Okay, well, hold up. Did she? What questions did you ask her? Because if you asked her, did an event happen back then? An event may have happened, but how do we know it happened with Kavanaugh? So how did you ask her the questions?
Right.
It's what I need to know. And then why would you wait 30-some years to bring this when the man is about to be confirmed for the highest court in the land? And you're accusing a judge.
Yes.
You are accusing a judge of sexual assault. Why didn't this come out before he even became a judge?
That's right. And if she passed a lie detector test and went through all of the spiel or whatever, could this be a case of mistaken identity?
Right. Could you
because
have
how is it that all of a sudden she remember, but nobody else remembers?
But if you're talking about going back 30 years, you asked me something for 35 years, I'm not going to know what the heck. I'm not going to know.
Right.
I just put myself, I said, if somebody said 35 years, still a diamond, you was doing it. Well, I don't know what the hell I was doing 35 years ago. I can't tell you what party I've been to. I can't tell you if I drank or not. I can't tell you who the heck I was dating.
And the person, now here it is, the person that she said was also in this room or at this party.
Right.
He don't even remember no party or remember being there.
See, this is the sugar honey iced tea.
Yeah.
We can't cuss because we can't cuss about. This is the sugar honey iced tea.
We're trying to keep it clean. Hi, mom and hi, daddy.
Yeah, that I'm talking about right here.
Right.
Okay. So I feel so sorry for our men.
Right.
I want my men to know. I feel so bad for you because, and here is why. Because anybody now can come out the woodworks and accuse you, and you are guilty until you prove yourself innocent. And once you prove yourself innocent, listen, you still, your reputation is ruined. And when I look at all of this here, you look, when I look at all of this here, what I see being done is it's a scathing attack.
Right.
It's a way to embarrass Kavanaugh, to humiliate him.
Right.
People can question his integrity and his credibility. It's a stench.
It's a way to keep this stench
on him. Yeah.
To
put a stigma on here.
Yeah.
So that his reputation is just ruined.
Yeah.
It's
two women that he was dating. I got the opportunity to see two women. Interview with two women that he was dating during this time period.
Right.
And one of the women said he was great. He was nothing but a kind man.
Right.
And even after 35 years, they still are friends. Even after the breakup, you know, this man have a squeaky clean record.
Right.
But now I take myself back to being 17 years old. When I was 17 years old. And I know men, we know at the time boys.
Yeah.
And girls at parties. All right. What I can't phantom and think is the fact that if I was sexually assaulted or abused back then, why didn't I go to the police? Why didn't I at least tell my best friend?
Wow.
Back then. Okay. If that happened to me and if that was so brutal and cruel.
Okay, but everybody is not like you, Sil. I want to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Everybody is not like me. But why in the HELL do these women wait 30 to 35 years later when a man is about to get into a higher position and they only come out from the Democrat side?
That's right.
To take and try to character assassinate the man, destroy his reputation about sex, as if only Republicans have sex. Now I'm looking at the congressional hush fund,
the slush fund,
the hush
slush fund. Yes,
that the congressmen and women pay off these accusers of sexual assault from taxpayers' money, but we don't know who them folks is.
No,
will you allow those accusers to come from Democrats so we can see who those accusers are?
They're not gonna do that.
Of which
but this is what and see, back in the day, Clarence Thomas, he called it a high-tech lynching.
Right.
Today we call this a political lynching.
That's right.
Because if Kavanaugh was a liberal, this would be he wouldn't be going through this.
He wouldn't be going
through this because Republicans don't pay dirty like this.
Right. And then what about the accusation on Keith Allison?
There was an accusation and they ignored it. As a matter of fact, the media buried it. This is what I'm talking about. You got the left-wing media, they control everything. You got the left, they controlling a lot of stuff in this country. So that's why if something come out on a Democrat, it's not going to stick. Yeah. It's not going to stick because they're going to take up for it. And all we have is what? Fox? Yeah. To take up for the conservative.
Some on Fox.
Because some don't even take up
on them. They don't.
Some don't even look at Juan Williams. Yeah. He always got something nasty to say about the president. People. Yeah. You see? So.
Now this lady that came out on the backstory about her.
You did some background.
She donated to Hillary Clinton. Donated to the Democrats. Donated to Bernie Sanders. Donated to the DNC. The story was leaked to the press. And she also marched in the Woman March against Trump. She also signed a petition against Trump. Okay. And then this Feinstein.
Oh God.
Okay, that's a whole nother show on Feinstein.
Yeah.
Now she wanted to get the information. She got the information, held it for 6 weeks. Okay, she didn't even disclose the information. But Feinstein, if you are so hooked on getting the information out because it got leaked, and I don't know who leaked it, maybe Feinstein. I don't know.
Right.
But why didn't you give us the information on the Chinese spy that was driving for you for 20 years, Feinstein?
Oh, she ain't gonna tell that. And the media gonna cover that up for her.
Yeah. Why didn't Feinstein disclose the fact that this Chinese spy that was driving for her for 20 years retired quietly while still getting paid a pension with taxpayers' dollars?
Oops.
Somebody run and go tell that.
Go run and tell that.
But they still in office,
right?
Still in these seats. And when I look at Obama, Hillary, Biden, all of these different folk that want to take and demean our president and call him out of his name, derogatory names, make it look like this man is doing absolutely nothing for this country,
right?
Okay. When I see them doing all of this different stuff, I'm like, what really are they trying to hide?
Well, they're trying to hide the facts that their gravy trains are coming to an end.
Yeah.
See, listen, people make money off of people being in poverty.
Right.
The borders being open. They make big money off of this. Drugs pouring into our country.
Yes.
Somebody make a lot of money. And because a lot of that stuff is being stopped, they would do everything in their power to stop President Donald J. Trump.
And this is why a lot of people do not get into politics because they are in fear that you're going to have people like the Democrats that's going to come and try to character assassinate your character, your integrity, take and bring you down by any means necessary. And if you look at it right now, just look at the left, how they've been acting like buttholes when it comes to Diamond and Silk. They've done just about everything to try to take us down. God forbid if we were men.
Oh gosh, it would be horrible.
It would be horrible.
They'll be accusing us of something
everything.
Well, this is what they do. You know, you got the deep state snakes like Jeff Flake and Bob Corker. They were saying that the Senate Judiciary Committee should not vote on Kavanaugh Supreme Court. But these are part of the deep state snakes. I don't pay them no attention. The deal is that I believe that he should be confirmed.
Yeah.
I still believe that he will be confirmed.
Yeah.
Let this lady have her say, because this is going to turn into what it turned into back during the Clarence Thomas days.
Well, have it open.
Right, right.
Have it open.
He say, she say is what this is going to be, so that we can move on. Because I have a feeling that the president is going to be picking another pick
number
for the
three.
Number three.
Yes.
Yeah. So speaking of
anytime you fall asleep between words,
something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Yeah.
Okay. So listen. Speaking of three, we have two right here. Peter Straka and Lisa Page. Text reveals more truth.
Yeah.
Now, Lisa Page connection to Hillary Clinton. Lisa Page, she used to be an intern under Clinton.
That's right. That's right.
Page, who exchanged tens of thousands of texts with this great FBI official, Peter Strzok, revealed the information in one message among a new batch of exclusively obtained by Fox News. Get expired and depressing reading the article about how Obama approached the mailroom, Page wrote on January 19, 2017, the last day of the Obama administration. Needless to say, it was very different when I interned under Clinton. So she texts this to her man. Okay. So remember when 6 months of missing messages went missing because of a so-called software and technical issues with the FBI? The missing text from December to 2016 to May of 2017 has been recovered. I now see why they all went missing.
I see
because
why.
It's saying a lot of little stuff.
It's saying a lot of little stuff
that they do not like. And then Stark attorney, I can't even pronounce his first name.
Just say Goldman.
Goldman attempted to explain away text messages that reveal a media leak strategy. So here you have the FBI leaking information to the media, and they're texting about it. Where in the hell is Jeff Sessions?
Where you at, Jeff?
Okay, so this is what they tweeted. They said within the Justice Department in April 2017, Strzok text says, I had literally just gone to find this phone to tell you I want to talk to you about media leak strategy with DOJ before you go. Hold up. Who was over the DOJ? You talking about a leak with the DOJ? Some people should go down with this.
That's right.
Who was over the DOJ?
James?
Was it James Comey or was that Loretta Lynch?
I'm sorry.
That was Loretta Lynch.
Yeah.
Yes. See, this is all cleverly planned. And
That's
if you can remember, when we left the inauguration back in 2017, I told you all something wasn't right.
Well, something
wasn't right.
Yeah.
And now look at all of the stuff that's coming out.
Yeah.
Our Straka attorney said the president and his enablers are once again peddling unfounded conspiracy theory to mislead the American people. See, this is what they do.
Yep.
This is what they did to Alex Jones. This is what they're trying to do to everybody.
Yep.
Make us all conspiracy theories.
Yep.
Make it look like ain't none of this happened.
Right.
I'm sorry. If any of this foolishness would have happened to Barack Hussein Obama, all chains, fences would have broke loose in this country.
Yes, it would.
These people taxed and told you what they were doing.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's right. And also today, the president has declassified the FISA documents, baby.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes, he
That's
did.
right. This includes the surveillance warrant, the application for Carter Page, Bruce Orr interview, anything that's related to the Russia, all of the text messages that's related to the Russia between James Comey, Andrew McCabe, Peter Strzok, and Lisa Page. And we need to have the unredacted text so that we can see every word that was written.
I think that the president should let the American people decide.
Yeah.
And right now, I'm appealing to the American people. I don't care what side of the aisle you are on. I want you to pay attention. You had FBI agents along with the DOJ leaking information to the media to try to bring down Donald Trump, to try to bring down the election when he was running, and now to try to bring down his administration. And the mere fact that Mueller shouldn't even been in there, because I heard something was text. Let me continue to read on. Do I got time to read on? Let me go ahead on. See, okay, wait a minute. So during Page's recent closed door interview, she testified that collusion was not evident even after 9 months into the FBI Russia case when Mueller was appointed. What was the reason for appointing Mueller? If there was no reason, if there was no collusion, if there was no evidence, why in the hell was Mueller even appointed? This is a waste of tax dollars. Listen, the reason why I'm appealing to both sides, because it's your tax dollars.
That's right.
It's your money that's going up here funding this mess, and it's BS. Millions of dollars. And it's no truth to this.
Plenty of people
and then what the left-wing media do, they try to make it look like that we sitting up and we talking about a conspiracy,
making up some
theory.
stuff.
No.
Like
if you got a cell phone and I see you text your boyfriend this foolishness, this is what you did. This is not a conspiracy theory.
That's right.
This is fact.
That's right.
This is fact.
That's right.
I'm sorry. Somebody holding something up for me.
And then the president tweeted immediately after Comey's fire, after Comey's firing Peter Strzok text to his lover, Lisa Page, we need to open the case we've been waiting on now while Andy McCabe, also fired, is acting. Page answered, we need to lock in, redacted, in a former chargeable way soon. And then our president tweeted, wow, a conspiracy caught. Now, this is the real conspiracy
This
right
is
here.
what it is. Yes, it is.
Right.
And here's what I'm saying, you all. I don't care what side of the aisle you are on. Today, it's this sitting president. Tomorrow, it can be your side. The mere fact that you have FBI agents taking and they're texting saying how they gonna leak stuff to the media, how they gonna do this and that.
Yes.
And y'all
the stuff they leaked is what they use.
And y'all think people should go along with this foolishness? I think not. Listen, you better vote Republican. You better vote right before you get left. When we come back, you all, Miss Alveda King. We'll be right back with more Diamond and Silk Chit Chat.
You thought America promised the American dream, but you are urban America. Your American dream is a nightmare. Gang violence, drugs, unemployment, prison. For too long, American politicians have wasted trillions of dollars overseas, investing in globalism, while talking revitalization, with nothing to show but graveyards to American dreams. Commissioned by President Donald J. Trump, we at the Urban Revitalization Coalition are committed to implementing our anchor-centric 13-point program model.
I want to go into the inner cities, the poor rural communities, and the failing schools, and I want to work on a national plan for total revitalization. We're going to be so proud of our country again. Everywhere I go in this country, all I see is untapped potential waiting to be set free.
We will build holistic cities within cities with beautiful urban condominium-style living that will restore the inner being. Get ready for urban revitalization and American dreamin'. I am Urban America. You are Urban America. We are Urban America. Great things are on the horizon.
Okay, so we've traveled across this country filming the movie Democrats. And we want you to be part of the film too. So here's what we want you to do. We want you to submit a 30-second video explaining to America why it's important for you to get out and vote Republican in order to keep America great. Go to dummycratsthemovie.com and click on the word submit in order to upload your video. Listen, you just may be featured in Democrats.
Yes.
So go to dummycratsthemovie.com, click on submit to upload. Hey yo! Drop that beat! Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. He's your president. He's your president. Trump's your president. So get over it. Stop crying like a baby. All right, we are back, you all. So listen, don't forget to go to sistersnonprofit.org to donate for this hurricane.
Yeah.
Sistersnonprofit.org. Okay, we want you to donate. We want you to go there. We want you to donate. Listen, this is for a good cause. This money is going to help people. I mean, really help people. And we're going to take and we're going to put pictures out. You're going to see what we're going to be doing because we have to help our fellow Carolinians here. Okay. All right. So let me skip to the goody. So Alveda King, who is an American activist, an author, the former state representative for the 28th District in the Georgia House of Representatives. She is the niece of civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr., the daughter of civil rights activist Reverend A.D. King.
And that's Dr. Martin Luther King.
Dr. Martin Luther King, okay. Yes. She's also a Fox News Channel contributor. Please welcome to the show, Miss Evangelist Alveda King. Hey.
Hello. Oh my goodness, young ladies, diamond and silk, and you all look gorgeous in those colors. How are you?
We're wonderful. We're wonderful. I hope you are doing well.
Yes.
So let's get to it. We know that you've been working with the president about prison reforms. And I was reading one of your emails that you send out to everybody, like a newsletter. And it said something about bring our dads home.
Right.
And we know that in our community, the fathers are missing. Can you talk about a little bit about the prison justice reform and what you're offering, what you're bringing to the table on that?
Absolutely. Ladies, I was with my goddaughter down in the prison in Mississippi, and we were talking to the men that time. Sometimes we'll go to the ladies as well. And my goddaughter asked the question. Her name is Angela Stanton King. She's an ex-felon herself, and the Lord has redeemed her by the grace of God. And we were ministering to those men. There was praise and worship. We were talking, giving our testimonies. And Angela just said by the Spirit, she says, how many of you in this room are fathers? Almost every every inmate raised his hand. It was all men. I'm sorry. They all raised their hands. They were all fathers. There were some grandfathers and some great grandfathers. And so we are working with other organizations, Bishop Harry Jackson, for instance, which Bishop Jackson, the Reconciled Church, bring the dads home. And so with Prison Farm, the nonviolent offenders, especially those who got tricked when they changed the law. Marijuana used to be a misdemeanor. It became a felon. And so many went to jail, some for conspiracy or use for 30 years or more. And these daddies, some of them have not even seen their children. The children have grown up while they were in jail and things like that. And so to get some of those nonviolent offenders out, and the president is working very hard to make sure some of them are getting great training while they're in prison, so that then when they walk out, the president has also found leading business people who will hire them. So they walk out of jail into a job, back to their families. And then he said, the president said in that meeting on August 1st, why can't you pray for somebody and give them a job at the same time? And so that's, it's a good point. So helping them spiritually, economically, helping them with their relationships and their families, the men and the women. That is what prison reform is all about.
I love it.
Giving
because a second chance.
We've been taught that the man is the head of the house. And the man got to go out there and work and provide for the family, because if you don't work, you don't eat.
That's the word, girl. You said it. All right.
Girl.
So I also saw where you said abortion separates family. Let our children live. I know you have a movie coming out, Roe versus Wade. Tell us a little bit about the movie.
We worked very hard from the very beginning. We made it through the long, hot summer and finished filming. It's now in post-production. We still need prayers. You can also still invest or donate at RoeVWadeMovie.com. And so really it's a true account of what really happened. You meet Norma McCorvey, who was pregnant, didn't even want an abortion, but they made that whole Roe v. Wade case on her. You meet the doctor that used to do all the abortions, and one day he just had an epiphany and said, I can't do it anymore. You see Dr. Mildred Jefferson, the first African-American woman to graduate from Harvard School of Medicine, who helped co-found National Right to Life. You meet all of these people that made what is now Roe v. Wade, and some of the Supreme Court justices as well.
Wow, that is interesting. So when is the movie? When is it coming out?
Well, prayerfully at the beginning of next year. And, I'm a member of Screen Actors Guild and all of that. I have done some acting and still do. And I get to be Dr. Jefferson's mother, Mildred Guthrie, in the movie as well. So look for us at the, might be pushed back to spring now with the challenges that we've had, because Hollywood and some other people pushed back. They didn't want the truth out. So we've had
you know what? I think it's so important that we tell the truth about this, because, abortion, it affects the African-American community.
It does.
Why? Because nobody is telling them.
Right.
They just sugarcoat it and making it look cute. Well, you can go and do this, but really you're killing the life. And some don't really realize what's going on.
Well, ladies, I had 2 abortions and a miscarriage because my body was damaged. And after God healed me and showed me the error of those ways, and I'm healed. And I don't want people to go through what I went through, because it's not good. It's not good for the babies or the mothers. It's not good. It's bad.
Good. If nobody tell you, you're not going to know.
That's right.
And so I think the movie, telling the truth about things. That's the thing. I don't know why sometimes they want to push it under the rug, but telling the truth about things so people can see. Your eyes will become open. You're like, wait a minute, we shouldn't be doing that.
That's right.
You are a walking testimony. That's what you are.
Yes,
Wonderful.
you are. Well,
both of you are too. You know that. You're so brave. I think it's awesome. God bless you.
Thank you so much. And you are just as brave as well. So listen, when this movie come out, we want you to come back on the show, because we want to talk about it, and we want to have an in-depth conversation about this subject. I think it's time to have the conversation.
It is.
Having an abortion and you 8 months pregnant, that's murder.
Oh my goodness, it is.
So that's all I got to say. So thank you so much for being on the show. Promise us you'll come back.
I will come back. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much. We'll be right back with What the Zuck. We'll be right back with more Diamond Silk Chit Chat. Hey y'all.
Hey.
Okay, so I know that you all have been having problems with these social medias not getting our notification. You can't find us. You're getting booted off whenever you watch a video. So here's what I want you to do.
Listen up.
Go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat.
Yeah.
Yes, we back, baby.
That's right.
With Chit Chat at diamondandsilk.com. So if you can't view it on Facebook, Twitter, Periscope, Instagram, YouTube, then go on over there to our website.
That's right.
diamondandsilk.com.
Because you know they're coming for us, right? Oh, girl.
Go, 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 go. Hey, y'all, go to diamondandsilk.com and click on Chit Chat Live. Diamondandsilk.com. Go ahead, go ahead.
Twitter.
Oh, go, go. Y'all ain't got nothing on us.
Not that.
Forget you, YouTube. Get out the way.
Bye.
Diamondandsilk.com.
And we do have the list from Secretary Clinton. And what we're doing with Secretary... Thanks, everybody.
All right.
We are back. Yes. Is it ready? We back. Okay, so listen, you all. Our what the Zuck segment is with Brandon Straka. So in case you all don't know him, he is a New York hairstylist who gained fame as the face of the new WalkAway movement, urging people to leave the liberalism, which he says has become too intolerant. Straka gained fans among conservatives when he appeared in a video denouncing the left and saying that he was switching political allegiance. Please welcome to the show, Brandon Straka. Hey, Brandon.
Ladies. Hey again.
Okay. So listen, so we minding our business.
That's right, Al.
And then I'm always minding my business.
Yeah.
So we look up and down our Facebook and we see people posting these messages that Facebook kicked you off.
Yeah.
So please explain to us what happened.
Yes. So we at the WalkAway campaign, we're doing this massive WalkAway March on Washington, October 26th through the 28th weekend. Okay. So naturally, I've been doing a lot of media to talk about this, and the Patriots in the WalkAway campaign really love to follow the different media things that I do, whether it's a radio show, whether it's a TV interview, whatever. So on Monday, I went on InfoWars with Alex Jones to talk about the WalkAway campaign and the WalkAway March on Washington. Now, I recognize that Alex is a very controversial figure and he's very polarizing for some people. But the truth is, I will take any opportunity I can get to let people know about the WalkAway March on Washington. Right. So I went on InfoWars on Monday, and I went to my group, #WalkAway campaign group page on Facebook, and I told the Patriots, hey, Patriots, I'm going live in 15 minutes on Infowars.com. Be sure to tune in. And I did the interview. Then 2 days later, on Wednesday, I went to open my Facebook page, and I had a message from Facebook saying, you have engaged in conduct that violates our code of ethics or standards or whatever. And it had a screenshot of my post, but it simply isolated the word Infowars.com. Well, I thought, whatever, who cares, and I clicked the continue button, and they took me to the next page which said, and you've been banned for 30 days from being able to post, being able to use 30 days. Now, that takes us just before the march next month. That takes away my ability to communicate with my people regarding fundraising, regarding organization, regarding questions and answers that they have. I mean, this is a massive, massive thing that we're doing next month. Ladies, I was ready to cancel the march. I was devastated.
Oh, you was ready to cancel. Well, listen, when we got wind of it, we made sure that we promoted the march on our social media platform.
I know you did.
Okay, and we wanted to have you on the show to discuss. And now we found out that Facebook, your page is back up and running, correct?
Yes, but that's part 2 of the soap opera. So the next day I was doing lots of interviews because I went on Twitter to tell everyone I had been banned, and the media picked up on it, and I had a full slate of interviews the next day. So I did all of the interviews, and then Thursday evening at the end of the night, I got a text message. Well, I had gotten a text message earlier in the day, but I didn't see it until Thursday night from a liberal reporter, a very leftist reporter saying, Brandon, Facebook contacted me to say that they lifted your ban. Why are you lying and continuing the narrative that you are still banned?
Yeah, they you know what, Brandon? They will do that. Just like they lied up there in Congress talking about they had contacted us and had reached out to us, and none of that stuff was true. Was true.
It's a lie.
Oh yeah, they said they apologized to me. They said they reached out to me. None of it was true. But that reporter still did a hit piece on me saying, and you ladies were in it too. It was an article about ladies like you and people like me who are just many conservative liars who are making up these stories about being banned on social media.
Wow. Well, I'm so happy that your page is back. And yes, you do have a WalkAway movement. Tell us a little bit more about it and give us the dates and details again about the WalkAway movement.
Thank you so much. So the March on Washington weekend is October 26th through the 28th. We're having a gala dinner at Trump International Hotel on Friday night. It's going to be a really, really amazing upscale event. Some incredible speakers. Dinesh D'Souza will be speaking, and we're trying to get Don Jr. on board right now. On Saturday is the main event. That's going to be the march and the rally. We are marching from the DNC in Washington, D.C. to our nation's capital. We are quite literally walking away from the Democratic Party. Yes. And on Saturday, we're having a closing brunch to round out the whole weekend. It's going to be amazing. The rally on Saturday is going to have, again, just a whole slate of amazing speakers. I know you ladies are super busy. You have a movie coming out. Congratulations. That's amazing. If it works out, I hope you'll be there too.
Maybe we'll come to one of the brunches of the dinner. Who knows?
You've got to.
We try to work it out.
We love to eat now.
Yes, listen, but I am so happy. I love it. I love what you are doing.
Yeah.
And I love the WalkAway movement. Listen, it's time for people to get involved.
Yeah.
And it's time for people to walk away from that liberalism, because the stinking thinking is going to destroy our country.
Yes.
So I say walk away or run and run like hell.
Yes,
Right.
exactly.
So I love it. So give them the dates again.
Yes, October 26th through the 28th, and they can go to walkawaymarch.com. And what we could this is a grassroots, everything about us is grassroots, and it's also a grassroots event. So if people could please help with the contribution, walkawaymarch.com, click fundraising. They can go to our GoFundMe and make a contribution, and go to eventbrite.com to register for any part of the event.
Okay. And where are you at on social media?
They can find me at US Minority. That's on Twitter and on Facebook. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/US Minority. And our group is the #WalkAway campaign group page on Facebook.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, listen,
thank you so much.
We're so glad that you're here tonight. And guess what? We want to invite you back. Good luck on the march. I know it's going to be fabulous. I know it's going to be great. And you never know where Diamond and Silk going to end up at, where we're going to stick our head at. But we're so proud of you.
Yes.
Thank you so much for being on the show. Keep doing what you do. We love you.
Thank you, ladies. Love you too.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for him. I'm just excited for him to do that. It's a bold, that's a bold move.
It's a bold move. And what I love is the independency.
That's right.
We're not doing it because of this or that. We're doing it because this is what we want to do.
Right.
And it's a grassroots effort.
It's grassroots.
People. That's right. Are coming together.
That's what I love. And that's what it's going to take, especially when they start trying to block you on these social media platforms. Right. So listen, you all. Don't forget to get your Chit Chat Tour tickets, diamondandsilk.com. Click on Chit Chat Tour. We're going to be in Marietta, Georgia, October the 7th. Okay. And don't forget, we know we just had a hurricane here, which downgraded to a tropical storm that just rushed and just
downgraded to a mess.
Yeah, just pump rain, and people are flooded out. Listen, people are in shelters. And people really do need help. And so Diamond and Silk, with our nonprofit organization, is going to step up to the plate. We're going to help people. So if you would like to donate, please go to sistersnonprofit.org. sistersnonprofit.org and donate. There's a nonprofit organization, and we're going to be helping people is what we want.
That's exactly
also, with everything that's going on in our country, I want you all to pray every day at 11:21 a.m. p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We pray for our president.
Yes.
We pray for our country, and we pray for all of us. We know that prayer changes things, and it's going to take some prayer to keep us all uplifted
and sane.
And listen, you all, go to the march, go to the Chit Chat tour.
Yes.
Do some things, you know, to uplift yourself.
Yes.
Because sometimes when you listen to the left-wing media, or when it's you're bombarded with all of this here stuff, you can get depressed, and you can just, because you be so outraged. I be so outraged.
And don't forget to stay connected to Diamond and Silk at chitchatme.com. That's chitchatme.com. Don't forget Dummycrats the movie.
Don't forget dummycratsthemovie.com, you all. It is premiering October the 15th, okay, in a theater near you. So don't forget dummycratsthemovie.com. If you want to still contribute, you can. And we're so excited about the premiere is coming up. So
yes.
I'm just like so giddy about that. I'm so ready for you all to see that.
Stay tuned.
And so stay tuned for that, you all, okay? Yeah. All right. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, so listen, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because it's 2 of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime, in the between time, we will see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody. Go watch you some Sean Hannity. We love you.
Bye-bye.